Hi, my name is Anthony Alvarez, and I'm a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations here in the SAC New York office. We're standing here today at the site of the World Trade Center Memorial at the footprint of the Twin Towers, where the Twin Towers once stood in Lower Manhattan. Here to talk about 9/11 and why I serve. 9/11 was very significant for me. I started my career in law enforcement in the United States Coast Guard here in the New York City area, right in the shadow of the Twin Towers. On 9/11, I was working out of state as a corrections officer. I had left New York and I was working in a jail out of state, and the inmates were watching television. I was just supervising, and we saw what looked like a tragic plane crash. I had no idea it was a terror incident. I thought it was just pilot error, crash into the buildings, and then they cut us off. They cut all communications off, and we had no idea what was going on in the country. I was working an 8 to 4 shift, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I didn't get relieved till midnight, and I didn't know what was happening till midnight. At midnight, when I got out of work and I found out what happened, I was just devastated. It was just shocking to see right in my backyard. You know, I grew up just across the river from here in Hudson County, New Jersey, and those towers were always in my line of view before I went to bed and when I woke up in the morning. So to see that they were gone, it was just shock. And you know, I said I have to do something. Shortly thereafter, I ended up coming back to New York because I felt weird being out of the area. This happened in my hometown and I just felt like I had to get back. So I moved back to New York and immediately started trying to get back into federal law enforcement. What 9/11 did was it created a big surge in federal law enforcement hiring, specifically the Department of Homeland Security. DHS started getting formed and opportunities came about, and I ended up coming back to federal service with the Department of Transportation's Transportation Security Administration. I started there. I eventually ended up in Customs and Border Protection, then ICE, and now HSI. So 9/11 had a very significant impact on my life, both as an American, as a veteran, and as a law enforcement officer. It gave me my career back, right? I had left federal law enforcement, and now this event happened, and there was a need for people to serve, and I was able to get back in and serve, and that's why I'm here today. You know, as sad as that event was, you know, it's just, it pains me to be here, and these two buildings are not there. I grew up with these buildings in my backdrop my whole life, and it hurts that they're not here, but at the same time, it gave me the opportunity to do what I do so that something like that never happens again, right? I'm focused and determined, as are all my co-workers in Homeland Security, to never let something like this happen again. So I'm just grateful for that opportunity to serve.